Now, don't be surprised when I say 90% of resumes won't get read. So if you want to make sure that your resume gets read, you need to make it attractive at the most important parts on your resume to catch the attention of the hiring managers immediately. Hi everyone, I'm Thea from acejob.com.au. I help skilled migrants and international students get jobs and live a better life. If you have applied to so many jobs and you haven't received any job interviews, it's because you have made mistakes on your resume. And because you haven't made your application past the first round, you haven't received any feedback about your resume. So, do you want to know the secrets that the hiring managers just want to keep for themselves and never tell you? If you are interested, then keep on watching this video till the end. I have read hundreds of resumes. Some of them are good, some are bad. But there's a fact that seems to be consistent across all resumes. They are long and very long. So the first secret that hiring managers will never want to tell you is they don't like to read long resumes. They feel overwhelmed when receiving a very long resume full of text. So they want to avoid reading at all costs if they can. I know that you want to have a long resume rather than just one-page resume. You want to include everything about yourself, all the information about your profile, big and small. You don't want to leave anything out. And if you have to shorten your resume, you feel so hard to do. You don't know where to cut, and you feel hurt when you have to leave something out. And you end up having a 4-page or 5-page resume. Now, contrary to what you may think, having a long resume isn't a good thing due to the fact that hiring managers don't have time to read your resume. Averagely, they just spend around 6 seconds to skim your resume before deciding whether they should move you to the next round or not. So if you cannot grab their attention immediately within a few seconds when they're looking at your resume will likely end up in the no pile. So your ultimate goal should be keeping your resume short, focused, and catch the attention of hiring manager immediately within the first few seconds. Now, don't be surprised when I say 90% of resumes won't get read. The right hand of the hiring managers is the ATS, the applicant tracking system. It will remove 90% of the applications if it doesn't find them a good match. It will help the hiring managers remove unqualified candidates and just leave the best quality profiles for the hiring managers to skim. At the second round, again, the hiring managers don't have time to skim all the resumes. So if a resume is hard to read, it may not get read at all. So if you want to make sure that your resume gets read, you need to make it attractive at the most important parts on your resume to catch the attention of the hiring managers immediately. Now, if you think that it's okay to have some typos on your resume, you're wrong. Having typos on your resume shows that you're not professional. You don't respect yourself or try to build a professional image. You don't pay attention to details, and eventually, you don't respect the hiring managers. And especially for job seekers with a non-English speaking background, typos also hint about their English communication skills, which you should avoid by all means, because no hiring managers want to hire someone who can't communicate fluently in English, especially when you're applying for jobs in an English-speaking country. Most of the hiring managers also confirm just a couple of typos on your resumes may eliminate you from the competition. So don't let these basic mistakes stop you from getting the job you want. Most of the resumes that I've received are very generic. They just talk about the companies they work for, the industry they work in, and the experience they've got, and that's all. Now remember that you are not the only candidate for the job. Your competitors also share the same experience, skills, and background as you. So if your resume is just as generic as theirs, then how can you catch the attention of hiring managers and land a job? When your resumes are generic, it's not convincing to the hiring managers. They can see that yes, you've got the skill, but they don't know how well you can use the skills or whether you can apply the skills to the job that you are applying and deliver the results that you are expected to. That's why you need to clear that concern of hiring managers by making everything on your resume very specific. Whatever you are writing about, whether it's skills, experience, or knowledge, you should make it very specific. Now, if you want to be as specific as you can on your resume, make sure that you check out these two videos right here, where I share you a lot of useful tips and step-by-step how to do that task. So make sure that you check them out. Now, writing a specific resume that can impress the hiring managers and invite you to the job interview is not easy. You need to know the right strategies and the right formula to do so. If you still receive feedback from the recruiters or other people that your resume is still very generic, and that's the reason why you cannot land a job interview, then feel free to reach out to me. Head over to my website at acejob.com.au/one-on-one. Check out the secret job securing system and all the testimonials on that page. Book in a call from the calendar and I will share with you the action plan where I customize based on your profile and the challenges you are facing to help you get the job you want. Now in this video, I've been talking about the best resume secrets that hiring managers will never tell you. But how about writing a resume to impress the hiring managers? How can you do that? If you are interested, then I want you to hit that notification bell because in the next video, I'm going to share with you the rules in resume writing that you should follow. It will give you some idea about the standard rules that you need to follow to write a resume that can impress the hiring managers and land the job interviews. So if you are interested in watching that video, make sure that you hit that notification bell now. In the meantime, while you wait for that video, I talk a lot about strategies, tips, advice, and mistakes to help you land a job in the shortest time in these two videos right here. So make sure that you check them out. Thank you so much for watching the full video. If you want me to talk about any specific topics, please give me a comments below to let me know. Good luck with your job search and I can't wait to see you in the next video.